Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for June 10th, 2025. Settling in for another day here in the mobile office, getting ready to head into the brick and mortar office and do all of the things that need to be done. This morning I am reflecting on kind of an interesting situation. This morning, like yesterday morning, I woke up and I just really didn't feel well. But yesterday I watched a video where an individual, very fit individual, runs a fitness company, was being interviewed by another person, and one of the things that he said was, they were asking the question, do you get up, when do you work out? And he says, I work out in the evening. He says, isn't that suboptimal? What about working out in the morning? He says, I just am zombie until, I'm up for about 15, 20 minutes. He says, I just can't make it work. And I thought about that. I thought about that last night. I thought about that this morning. And that's kind of how I am. The problem that I have is that if I don't get a bike ride, or a good long walk, or some other kind of significant exercise in the morning, my blood sugars, because of my diabetes, just never work right. So this morning I decided, all right, I'm not going to go for a long ride. I'm just going to go for a quick ride. And it took me, almost a half hour to get to the point where I could function. During that time, as I was getting ready to go, I thought about the different pieces that I need to take care of, and the fact that I was going to take a half hour, 40 minutes, and not do them. That I was going to do something different. And my goodness, am I glad I did. I came back from my bike ride, talking to my wife, talking to my daughter, and they were both like, what is with you today? I'm like, what? They're like, you have so much energy. In fact, my daughter looked at me and said, Mom, Dad stole my productivity energy. And I'm kind of like, I didn't. I was exactly the same spot. But that bike ride, that time spent moving, getting energy, getting transport, all of the things that go with getting some quick exercise first thing in the morning, just made an incredible difference. And so then, as I'm finishing off my morning, getting everything taken care of, I wasn't perfect. There are a couple of things that I forgot that I kind of need today, and we'll see how that works. But maybe I'll be all right. But overall, as I was looking at the situation and kind of moving forward, I'm like, you know what, we're okay. My takeaway is really something that I've noticed before, and am noticing again, and that is that the way I spend the first hour of a day really sets the stage for how the rest of the day is going to go. If in that first hour I can set the stage by getting in a good exercise, by taking care of the first victories, the small victories that are necessary, then the rest of the day seems to fall into place. And if I miss it, the day's a struggle. So today I'm trying to remember that. I'm trying to remind myself that. And trying to remind myself that anytime I come up against something and say, this is a small thing. Can I win this small victory and set the stage for bigger victories? I'm going to try and remind myself of that, because it sure paid off this morning. Hope this has been useful for you. A little faster. Maybe bike rides make me a little bit faster on my daily, or on these daily videos, but we'll see how things go. In the meantime, share this if you can with people who might benefit from it. My name is Todd Wente. This has been The Path to Progress. Nullum Diem. We'll see you next time.